I'm Mariana Cone, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh strategies.
It's not just a proposal. What about enforcement?
Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center.
So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now, they can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word approve.
How will that people feel? And how will they think? How will they want to see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football, we are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
must have walked these streets about 1,000,000 times. I thought I knew them well, but maybe I was blind, 'cause everything's brand new. Thought I knew my heartbeat, but it was out of time. It's like my lungs are opening for the first time ever since I met you. And much of you. Yeah, you're burning down my walls like the Miami sun, and you're the one to blame. You hold this broken gun, so take your aim and shoot. And I'm on my way now. Is this love, or really love? Is this love, or really love? I need to know, 'cause I've never been this love. And is this love, is this love, or really love, really love? So all these demons I'm letting go, 'cause I can see what is beautiful. It finally feels like I'm coming home. Is this love, or really love? Oh, is this love, or really love? I need to know, 'cause I've never been this close. And is this love, is this love, really love, really love? And all these demons I'm letting go, 'cause I can see what is beautiful. It finally feels like I'm coming home. Call it magic, call it true. Call it magic, After all that we've been through, still believe in magic. Well, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do.
We're like gold diggers, tunneling through the mishaps and the handicaps.
I don't know what to cook for them. I don't know what to give them to eat. That is the issue at hand as I speak right now.
In the name of the good, we hope to earn the truth and be worth our weight in salt.
Every night, every land and there, we hear 1 million boys, 2 million boys, 3 million boys. Common people wouldn't have no money. They're supposed to plan it where people can follow you. Everybody can follow you, both the rich and those poor.
The Sunny Side with Joyce.
The Sunny Side with Joyce.
Weekdays 12 to 3 p.m. on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
What makes radio the place to be? Well, that's because we start from here.
This is a compound, not 1, 2, or 3, that somebody will come and say, I'm the only one coming in another 1 or 2 months. You will see that place is like a market. Yes, from 1 person to 2 to 3 to 4, you don't even know those who are living in that kind of compound. You cannot say, where do you work? Don't worry, I'll tell you.
Over here.
I married my wife when she was very young, and now we have 4 children, and 2 has finished university. She now hate me so much that I've been cheating on her. I'm not happy with the marriage again. I don't still love her, but the way she treats me is the way I don't like it, because she insults me. She brings me to nothing, even in the front of my children.
And time brings us here.
People don't want to see what this government has done, and it's left for them. They want to be picking money on the street. They want government to be dashing money. Government is not Father Christmas. Government will only create the neighborhood.
No, but the people, I don't think that's what the people want, to be honest.
What do they want?
They don't want the government dashing them money. They want something that looks like a fair standard of living. Fair, like just good enough to be called a way to live.
My work's done. The sun sets here. Mondays through Thursdays on your number one station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
Different ideologies.
I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. My daughter is giving me hell. What happened? She always go out with friends. I put her in a place of where she's learning a trade. I call the woman and say, please, see this girl as your stepdaughter. I want you to take charge of this girl. But this girl is giving me headache.
Different perspectives.
When she's maltreating me, I ask her if you are my mother or you are not my mother, so that I will really know. She said she's the one that born me, only that when she gave birth to me, that I'm wicked, that I give her a soft time during my labor, that my labor do her for 5 days.
And she hates you for that?
He hates me for that.
But it's not your fault that her labor took 5 days.
Share your views on the sunny side here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
Hey, I'm thinking of making money. What parts of you can I trade for money? Can you tell me? Any parts of you? Good afternoon, Joyce. What's the title of the name of the classical song you're playing? How much are you going to pay me so I can tell you? 2026. This government wants to start collecting the small money that we have. They say it's going to benefit some people. I don't know if I'm in the class of people it's going to benefit. So right now, Every ounce of additional commodity I can muster is up for sale, including telling you the title of the songs I'm playing. So if you want the title of the songs I'm playing, you pay me and I tell you. Fair deal? Good. Other than that, the only thing you have to do is enjoy it. 42 minutes past 12. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. The sunrise is here. So Confessions Thursday, of course, and after that, the Lords of Logic. And we were on a topic 2 weeks ago on the Lords of Logic. This week, I want to layer that topic with another question. So you would have open doors. You could have, I think this time we may have up to 5 to 7 doors through which you can enter the conversation. So this touches everyone, concerns everyone, interests everyone, and maybe speaks to everyone. All right. When you call into the show this first hour, you don't say your name. All right. And what that means is secrets, the tales of life, the questions of life, the possibilities, maybe even the seeming disadvantages, the curveballs, the uncertainties, the shaky grounds, the tragedies, the joys, the errors, the mistakes, whether they're deliberate or whether they're perfunctory. Yeah. Life, life. The one you pray about, the one you pray that in this game of life you win, you succeed. And sometimes you're losing. You're losing. You're looking at everybody else who's equally losing. Maybe you can even see those who seem to be winning. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. You don't know your left from your right. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes you know what to do. You don't have the courage to do it. Life is something, right? All right. Let's talk. Confessions Thursday, when you're calling, you don't say your name. It's about secrets and the things that you have done with your opportunity at life. Or the things that have happened to you, if we can call it that, because many times it's things happening to you. Other times it's things that you are doing, which also makes you an event or a happening. And you learn, you understand, you comprehend, you regret. Sometimes it's joyful, sometimes it's sad. All on Confessions Thursday, but just remember when you're calling, you do not say your name. 0201-277-0993. For the men, for the women, 0201-465-7190. And welcome, friends and family. If you're outside the country, you can join our conversation. We're live. And yes, the number is 08095975805. Welcome. 08095975805. There you have it. Confessions Thursday. Blink, blink. And we're ready.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Confessions Thursday. Now that you have the numbers, remember when you're calling, you do not say your name. And let's talk about the things you would like to share. Okay, so here we go. This confession goes, hold on a second, please. You say, hello, Nigeria Info. Thank you so much. I really get to look forward to conversations on radio every day. I particularly like the Lords of Logic, but I never get to call in. Maybe I'm not quite. What's this thing you wrote? If I called you a Ludinal, you say I'm the one looking for trouble. She says, or maybe he says, maybe I'm not as smart as many of the conversations you raise, but I really get to enjoy it. Let me help you. If you truly enjoy it, you're that smart. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you're not clear on your own position, and that's okay. But if you enjoy it, you're that good. Because you must really be able to comprehend it, almost like you have to know it to enjoy it type situation. If you enjoy it, then you just have to find your thoughts and weave them together, arrive at a position, and then yes. All right? Good. And believe, and I mean that when I say that. Okay. Great then. This message goes, hello Joyce, confession. I have a confession. There is this guy that I like. We've been in a relationship for 2 years. I get the sense that he doesn't like me too much, but he says he does. I have struggled with the way he treats me, which he claims is how he is, but that he likes me. So maybe I don't like the way that he likes me. I really like him. I have tried to explain it. I have put it in words. I have had conversations with him to say, you can do things differently. You can do things better. He acts like he understands it, but says to me that I am the one who's reading meaning into it. So right now, the issue in our relationship has more to do with each other's position when it comes to the way we treat each other in the relationship. Help me out. This looks very complex, but when I think about it, it's not. Am I difficult to love? Am I the one who's failing to understand him? What kind of relationship would you call this? Girl, a love affair is easy. It's simple. It's straightforward. If I liked someone and they said, I don't like this thing. According to you, you say you've had conversations with him. Okay, good. And then I say, oh, why? So really what the conversation is supposed to introduce would be the motive of action. So I can say, oh, well, this is why I do this, or this is why I say this. So why do you not like it? And then they will say, well, this is why I don't like it, or this is what I think you mean when you say this, or this is what I think you mean when you do that. And having a conversation is supposed to explain not just the action, but the motive behind the action. If after that conversation, which I'm hoping that you truly mean you had, if and how you say you had it, we're still having a problem, there is a problem. Yeah, there is an official problem. There is a problem. There is a problem. Now, the question is, how much of you, because I don't understand it. Sometimes it's obvious that there are spiritual problems in your relationships. This looks like one of them. I know it sounds funny, but this looks like one of them. That kind of situation where you can't quite see what is causing the problem, but there's a problem. Honey, there's a problem, there's a problem. You have spoken about it. You explain yourself. He explains himself. This now becomes a question of, are you compatible? Does he understand you? Does he want to understand you? Does he care about you? Because if he's doing something that you don't like and you're telling him, and he is not changing, instead he's accusing you of the way you are interpreting it, there may not be any problem with that. It may indeed be that the way you are interpreting it truly is now the problem, not exactly the motive of what he is doing. But if after both of you speak about it, you can reach a common ground, believe me, you may need to find someone who speaks your language, who sings your song. That's it. That's it. I don't think, the opportunities we have in relationship is supposed to be spent trying to fight. There's too much in life you can do with someone that you love. Like, you can learn a new language, you can acquire a new skill, you can decide to go into a kind of venture where one is support for the other, where two are better than one, where two heads are better than one. You can decide to go into battle where one is a swordsman, the other one is a blade sharpener. There are many things you can do. You can decide to take over the world. One can be pinky, the other can be brain. It's endless what you can do. But fighting? No. So the only thing I can call a relationship is this would be a relationship that shouldn't exist. That's what I would call it. If you are sure that you have tried it, it's not working, it's been a pleasure meeting you. A pleasure knowing you. We can really just have an amicable end to this and everybody goes, you can still be friends. Hey, doesn't mean that you're enemies. It's just that as sexual partners or as lovers, you are not good together. And that's very easy. The earlier, the better. Instead of trying to unhinge things that don't fit in pattern or in form, please. Oh, please. So that you can still see him tomorrow and still like his face. Because if you stretch this too much, I don't know what it could be like. All right. Thank you for writing me. Confessions Thursday.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the Sunny Side.
All right, I have a minute and about 2 minutes before the next commercial break, so let me read this one. He says, hello, Joyce. Hi, how are you doing? As a man, I feel a little insecure. I have a job. I think I'm earning well, but expenses in this country truly makes me feel vulnerable. Let me ask, can I still get a woman to love me? I know you would say yes, but I'm truly, truly certain that it would be difficult to find a woman to love me in this state. I have hopes for myself. I have dreams for myself. But the money aspect truly makes me feel that I could be regarded as one who is unfit. One who is unfit. I think I have other qualities besides money, but nobody cares about those. I'm not going to give them up, but I want to know if there are women who truly would love a man who, by their standard, isn't earning so much money. I'll be listening. Of course. I mean, I'm going to be the first person to say yes. I want to be the first person to say that. And this could, in my opinion, I think this is just a personal insecurity. And I don't know whether this is a situation where you are judging yourself by external measures. And I can understand if you are doing that, because there are people in life who need to compare where they are today to where they were yesterday. And sometimes the only ruler, if you know what I mean, the measurement ruler or the only scale or the only barometer that you truly accept for yourself is, where are my mates? And then you say, oh, my mate is here, or my mate is there, or my mate is doing that. Oh, look at that guy. I remember him from secondary school, or I remember that guy from university. That one is earning more. And because you do that, there's no girl in your life. At least you're admitting that in your message. But you are already thinking that because you do not compare or meet the standards of these people whom you have measured yourself by, that something is wrong. I'm going to let Lagos speak to it. But what I have to say to you is that everybody is running a different race. To be honest, their destiny, their end is not yours. We'll be right back.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
This November, the Battle of Voices returns. Lagos's brightest secondary schools step into the arena. Each one daring to say, I beg to differ. On November 10th, the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament begins. Passion, logic, and wit will collide, but only one school will claim the crown. I Beg to Differ Season 9, not just a debate. It's a war of words. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be champion? November 10th, 2025. Lagos's voices. Lagos's future. Nigeria's best of the best. The best. For sponsorship inquiries, email info@nigeriainfo.fm. That is info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. The Tournament of Champions.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cone, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the Sunny Side Confessions Thursday. So my brother who says he is insecure because of money, I know that there is a rationale behind being or feeling insecure. But maybe there's a deeper problem here. Is this a low esteem issue? Let me tell you. I think the way we can understand this is we can separate the person from the money. The person is not the money. Is that fair? You have to separate who you are from money. And maybe we haven't spoken about that in any detailed sense. And so the only way by which you measure yourself is strictly by having money. Or maybe it's not strictly. It's just that money is so much more priority that you actually disregard other things. But let's understand it. Can you admit, and I'm not asking you to admit it in the event that I could be wrong, do you think this is an esteem problem? And so the absence of money is making the low self-esteem rather obvious. The reason I'm saying this is because as a human being, there may be nothing wrong with you. But because, the whole country, the whole world is really just worshiping money at this point. And you think, well, I should have money. And then you don't have the money. Then you think something is wrong with you or something has to be wrong with you because of the absence of money. Here's what I think is an easy way out. Let's separate the person from the money. If the person is fine, we can always get money. Believe me, even Dangote is looking for money. You can always get money. And if that's the case, then any woman who is yours to have can like you based off of who you are and not how much money you have. Are there women who think that money is priority? Absolutely. They're probably not your type if you're not that kind of man. And I would advise that you don't define yourself as a man who is strictly valued because you value yourself more when you have money and undervalue yourself when you don't have money. No, you want to be a guy of principle, of truth. You want to be somebody who's of sound judgment in mind. Whether money rises or falls, you are the constant. So once we establish that, then there's no problem. Or at least I think so. So Lagos, on the other side of the hour, I'm going to give you a minute to speak to the issue. Men who feel insecure because they don't have money and think nobody would love them because they don't have money. I'd like for you to speak on that when we return. Don't go anywhere. It's 1 o'clock and the news update is next.
That makes a great conversation.
Nigerian English is not exactly standard English.
It will only produce results if we have judges that have fear of God.
Many women may not realize they are anemic until it's quite severe.
When you say baby factory, is it that they used to build industry? Why there is a fault? Why? And who will help the citizens? Who will see us?
On Nigeria's #1 talk radio station, 99.3. Let's talk. It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. You are listening to the news update this hour. The federal government plans to reintegrate over 1 million out-of-school children into Nigeria's education system. And Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, announced this initiative at the 69th National Council of Education Summit held in Akure. The program targets children aged 6 to 9 from 12,600 communities, focusing on enrollment in low-cost private schools and Quranic centers. So far, over 15,000 learners have been enrolled in 109 learning centers across the country. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has stated that it has not received the 50 billion Naira revitalization fund that the federal government claimed to have released. ASU insists that none of its demands, including unpaid salaries and promotion arrears, have been met ahead of its National Executive Council meeting scheduled for the 8th and 9th of November. The union warns that if its demands are not met by the 21st of November, it may resume strike action. The son of Lagos Assembly Speaker Mudashiru Obasa has been appointed as the chairman of Agege local government. Lawmakers approved Abdul Ganiyu Obasa's appointment after former chairman Tunde Aziz resigned due to health issues. Obasa has pledged continuity and improved service delivery. And Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has declared a state of calamity after Typhoon Kalmegi caused severe flooding, resulting in at least 114 fatalities. The flooding has also left 127 people missing, primarily on Cebu Island. This declaration aims to expedite emergency aid in anticipation of another storm expected this weekend. That's all for now. It's back to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side this afternoon. I am Yvonne Okhaifo, and this is 99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you for your time.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboard's to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
We are back. Okay, now I want to get your opinion on the guy who says that he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money. And I'm giving a minute to anybody who would like to speak on that. In the meantime, let me just quickly read this message. His name is Jaja. Joyce, what that guy is doing to the lady is what relationship coaches advise men on how to treat women. Okay, so I think this message is speaking to the girl or the lady who's saying that her boyfriend is treating her in a certain kind of way. She doesn't like it. She tells her boyfriend, like, the way you're treating me isn't nice. And the guy blames her for the way she's interpreting his actions. So that's what Jaja is speaking to. So let's read the other parts of Jaja's message. Jaja's saying, Joyce, what that guy is doing to the lady is what relationship coaches advise men on how to treat ladies. When you make a woman feel like you don't really care, that is when women chase after you, rather than you, the guy, chasing them. As you can see from her message, she is the one now chasing the guy, so the guy has proven that advice to be right. I want to thank you, Jaja, for this message. I think the reason I'm particularly interested in you writing this opinion is that a number of things come up. One, you haven't admitted that this is a form of manipulation. You remember on our Lords of Logic 2 weeks ago, we were speaking, is it ethical? Is it morally right to manipulate a person for a said outcome? So certainly, from her message and from your contribution, this is manipulation. So even you, Jaja, you think this is right, but you haven't asked yourself, is manipulation in a relationship good? Isn't it better for you to be interested in a person straightforward? You tell them, they tell you yes or no. You wrap it up in 5 minutes. And you're either in a relationship or you are not. It's a different thing if you are, pursuing a woman. Yeah, maybe she hasn't given you a full yes, but she's giving you green lights here and there, and you want to stay it out because you like her, right? So you pursue her. Dinners, gifts, hangouts, walk in the parks, whatever. Just so that she gets to see who you are. You're not playing any mind games. You're straightforward. You're open about it. You don't want that. You want a situation where she's chasing you. Okay, but to what end? Am I the only person who's confused here? To what end? Are you trying to feel? What are you trying to feel? Are you trying to feel valued? Isn't that momentary? How long are you going to feel valued for? A woman is chasing you. But one, you're playing mind games. So certainly you're not even a solid guy. You don't have structure. You are insecure. You are insecure. So the only way you can feel anything is to manipulate it. She shouldn't date you, to be honest. Like, the moment she realizes it, she should put you in the bin straight. The only moral thing she can do is to discard you quick. Because you're saying the woman lose. No. Jaja, you were saying women lose interest in men who shower them with love and attention. This is a falsehood. This is so wrong. It is a lie. That's how wrong it is. I don't know what kind of woman, except you're talking about women who are playing your games. Lagos, should we discuss this? Like, what is this? This is so wrong. How do you even believe it? Okay, but wait, have you thought about it? If a woman, if you stop showering a woman with love and attention, and then she chases you, is she chasing you because she loves you or because she has nowhere else to put her attention? Is it possible that if she found someone else give her attention, she's leaving you? Is it possible that if someone else was worthy of her love and affection and the showering of both, that she would? What are you doing? Okay, it's crazy what you guys think about, but I'm grateful the moment I get to meet your opinion on radio. Thank you for writing me, Jaja. I do appreciate it. But of course, I think that this is a warped thinking. This is the thinking of men who are insecure. This is certainly a thinking of a man who has nothing to give besides drama and lies, drama and manipulation. If you don't like a person, you don't like a person. If you like a person, Jaja, if you liked a woman, would you treat her in the way and manner you have suggested in your message? If you truly liked a woman, if you truly liked a woman. If a woman liked you, should a woman treat you in the way you have written in this message? All right, good. Hopefully you answer that question. Hello, Joyce. The guy feeling insecure of not having money stems out of the fear that has indoctrinated millions of men and is rooted in the religion and tradition that says men or a man's value is tied to a financial provision. If you doubt this, ask male callers. However, the male callers will not admit it. Oh, really? If you doubt it, ask male callers. However, male callers will not dare to admit to this lie. My own father told me this lie. As a child, I cried. I questioned it. As a teenager, I had to reset my mind that I am not defined by financial provision. I am an adult now, and one of my non-negotiable is that I don't mingle with women who see, treat, or want to be with me because of financial provisions. Okay, is this a can of worms we have opened? Joyce, it's a proven strategy. You can call it manipulation, but in life, you have to set your cards right. It's not only about men, but women have proven that to be true. Wait. But women have proven that to be true. And women have proven that to be true. And women play mind games more than men. Lagos, it's Confessions Thursday. Don't leave me out. What are you guys admitting to? You are admitting that in a romantic relationship, you would waste your God-given time playing mind games. Okay, let me ask you, do you like the person? Because this is certainly something you would do with somebody you don't like. You see, even if you did it with someone you don't like, I will accuse you of not having enough courage, not having enough moral stand, not having discipline, not having shame, being a person of little worth to waste your time playing mind games when you can just say, yes, I'm interested, or no, I'm not. What are you admitting to? What kind of person will you have to be to engage in manipulation, what kind of person? Because maybe it's not the fact that it doesn't exist. It's the fact that the kind of people who play this kind of games are probably, their quality would probably not even make it to the charts. You have to be a low feeder. You have to be bottom feeder type of man. What are you doing? You have nothing better to do than to play mind games? Wow. Confessions Thursday. We're live streaming on YouTube, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name's Joyce. Okay. Okay, Nigerian men, I would like to also ask this question. Does quality as a measure, does the concept of quality as a form of human trait mean anything to you? Like, do you care for the kind of person that you are? The kind of person you want to be seen to be? Is that important to you? Pardon me. Okay, I'll wait for the answer. It's Confessions Thursday. 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. Remember, when you call in, you do not say your name. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. And if you're calling on WhatsApp because you're outside the country, it's 08095-975805. We're live streaming on YouTube as well. Nigeria Info FM. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, in regards to your statement.
Okay.
That women love when you are in love. When you do not care for women, they love you more. Is that what you just expressed?
It's not my it's not my opinion. Some men on
WhatsApp.
I
mean, you express someone's opinion.
Yes.
Yeah. What is that the person may not be a normal human being. He's working with evil spirit that is empty, and he wants to eat where he does not walk. But God said that he that does not walk must not eat. So he defied that. Then he looked for women to hook with his evil spirit to be a slave to him until the woman realized that he has been under a spell before they can loosen out. And it might be too late for such person. But yes, but it doesn't go a long way.
Okay.
So such men, they are dangerous. That's why Jesus said, watch and pray.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your commentary. And I like the fact that had a little bit of a edge to it. Welcome to Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you have a confession, you don't say your name.
Hello, Joyce. Good afternoon.
Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday.
Yeah. Just I have a confession and a contribution, but let me give my contribution first.
Okay.
You talked about the guy that said, try to communicate to the partner, he love her, this and that, but the girl is not seeing it that way, the partner is not seeing it that way. Yeah? I think communication is key. Our late president said something that he will speak to us in the language we understand. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like also Trump now is speaking to some of our people in the language they will understand, and everybody is panicking and sitting up. So I believe communication is key. So maybe he needs to speak to
They have communicated. No. They have communicated. They're still at variance. They're still at the opposite end of the spectrum.
That's what I'm saying. Now that communication, maybe is not the language the other person is understanding that.
So what should happen?
So maybe he should try and know the language that the other person understands very well.
Okay.
You understand? Then secondly, my confession is that ever since Trump wrote that love letter to us, I've been feeling so, I don't know whether Christmas came early for me or something, but I've been feeling so elated. I don't know, is it love letter or war letter? Because to me, it felt like a love letter to me, you understand? But I don't know how others are seeing it, but for me, it looks like a love letter.
I'm glad that you're turned on by Donald Trump. Not a lot of people can say that. Not even his wife, Melania, can say she's turned on by Trump.
That letter again to me.
All right. Thank you for calling me. The sunny side. It's Confessions Thursday. When you're calling, you don't say your name. It's Confessions Thursday. I have a commentary here. All women I have met and showered with love always tend to walk away. The ones I've been nonchalant about, the ones I've been nonchalant about always come back all the time with... that's what you said. Always come back all the time. The truth is, I don't feel anything for them. Dude, are you writing backwards? I don't feel anything about for them. That's why I behave nonchalantly, but they do always stay around. Paul. Thank you, Paul. Okay, so what we have established here is if you like someone, you do not mistreat them, you do not maltreat them, you do not manipulate them, you do not insult yourself by insulting them. That's established. So, Paul, you have said the ones you like don't like you. The ones you don't like are the ones that stick around. Your life's questions have been answered. Because now, I don't even need to say anything in addition to the question you have written to me. You continue your search for the one. And I truly wish you all the luck in the skies. Okay, Confessions Thursday. All the men are out. It's so good to have you outside, but don't be outside naked. This one goes, I'd rather die single than prove rubbish to a lady. If I don't have, let me just respect myself than to stress a lady all in the name of manipulation. All right. Confessions Thursday. This message goes, as for me, I support Jaja. Many Nigerian women tend to leave you when you are too good. As for me, I have experienced it in my last 2 relationships, and I vowed never to be too good to any lady anymore in my life because after being too nice, they both left. And I will never be too nice to any lady again in my relationship. And thank you. My name is Dan P. I'm not struggling here, but I think you are posing something to me that is something I am up against. And it's not going to be a struggle. I'm going to slice through it like butter through knife. Dan P, have you looked at this message you sent to me? So this is now your own confession. Apparently, everybody, maybe not everybody, but much of my messages here are suggesting that singular confession is bringing out men with similar school of thought or mentality out onto confessions today. And I kind of appreciate it because maybe the light can shine over the darkness somewhere during the course of the show. So what you have said is you were good to people and they left you. And because they left, you swore to not be good to anyone anymore. So really, you are nothing. You're not even a good person. Your goodness is an act. It's a persona. It's a mask that you wear. And so you do it. And when you think the other person is unstable, then you change. So you're not necessarily a constant. You're not stable. You change off of or based off of what you get from the other person. Is it possible that if a person leaves, they are not for you? Can you even appreciate the fact that someone can meet you and not respect you and not like you, and something happens and they walk away, and you are grateful that they have left the space they once occupied, vacant, so that someone else can come in and fill it up. Someone better, someone more committed, someone who would give to you what you are willing to give back. You don't think in that light, or you don't think in that regard. You just think, let's all manipulate ourselves. Whose time are we wasting when we do that? Confessions Thursday. Who loses when we do that? When you are busy manipulating someone, who's losing? Am I the only person who's asking all the questions here? Welcome to Confessions Thursday. I have a confession. He says, Joyce, I did not graduate from university. I dropped out in 300 level. And my parents do not know. Still, I have been looking for jobs. I've been in and out of jobs. And one of the time it was as though my parents came close to knowing was during the COVID period. But yeah, God saved me. And the event kind of turned around where, of course, they did not find out. I'm so grateful for the way the world has changed today, where degree is no longer the standard. He says, School wasn't necessarily hard for me, but I just couldn't bring myself to focus, to be dedicated. My parents were super obsessed with the idea that everyone needs a degree to get a decent job. And then you add, I'm grateful for the way the world has changed. Today, you can work based off of a skill you have acquired, a personality or experience that you have. My parents do not know, but today I have a good job. So maybe I was right to have dropped out of school. But I'm never telling my parents. End quote. I have nothing to add. I am just glad that you're sharing this with me. And I'm so glad I don't have to speak on it, because I don't know that there is a good or a bad answer or a right or wrong answer. It does quite appear that life truly turned out in your favor. I'm not even sure why you dropped out. Okay, you said that you really just didn't have the... Let me see, what did you say here? You didn't have the dedication to just focus. Okay, good. And somehow you played around and dropped out. Okay, but today you have a good job because it's not based off of a degree. Am I happy for you? You sure as hell can bet on that. So good luck, and I truly wish that your parents never find out and that you never really get to need it. How about that? Thank you so much for writing me. I really do appreciate. 99.3 Nigeria Info is Confessions Thursday. I have Ayodele here. He says, Joyce, what that guy was talking about is stoicism. It's all over YouTube, and some call it women's psychology or Kafo's law, etc. What are you guys talking about on Confessions Thursday today? Welcome to the show. I'm alone in the studio, and these guys are taking me all over the place. What is Okafor's law, women's psychology? Stoicism. I know stoicism, but Okafor's law. What does Okafor's law? You know, I really don't even know that thing. I just hear men say it. Is it about sleeping? I don't know what it is. I have to admit. Oh, good God. Confessions Thursday. These Nigerian men. Are you still talking about manipulating women? Is that what this Okafor's law is about? Because that's not what stoicism is about. So, don't confuse me. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Confessions Thursday. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name, particularly if you have a confession. 15 seconds away. And on a break on Nigeria Info. We're on the YouTube, Nigeria Info FM on YouTube. My name is Joyce. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name. God bless me. We'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
We talk about the big stories and more.
Nigeria's newly appointed service chiefs have officially assumed duty, promising fresh
It's
strategies.
not just a proposal. What about enforcement?
Our judiciary has made a laughing mock center.
So why these people will leave the main problem and look for the one that is not important?
I've rendered homeless now. They can just go to places. Is that what the government is saying?
A system that has become so corrupt that men have sold their souls for bread.
Proposes 6 new states. I thank the nation for not using the word
How
approve.
will that people feel? And how will they think? How will they want to see this country?
It's as if we are dead psychologically.
Because there is that propensity for officers to become political.
Everywhere you look in Nigerian football, we are failing spectacularly.
It's your station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. My name is Joyce. Today's confession, Hail Mary. Welcome. My name's Joyce. Okay, 28 minutes past 1 p.m. It's so good to have you there breathing. I guess you're probably seated, doing something, home, work, wherever you are at. We're so glad to bring you radio every time the sun rises here. My name's Joyce. And, okay. Remember, Confessions Thursday, when you call in, you do not say your name. Someone just gave me the meaning of Okafor's law. He says, Okafor's law simply states that if you have slept with a woman before, it is almost certain you'll sleep with her again. Okafor is low ranking. That Okafor makes laws for inferior minds. That Okafor is a hack. That Okafor is not only prejudiced, but not one I would ask that you imitate. Imagine. So what is this supposed to mean? That if what's the end of it? This is Confessions Thursday, but let me just say this as a contribution to Confessions Thursday today. Do you know that scientifically, a person who uses another person for a personal gain can be said to be manipulative or exploitative? You agree, right? Do you also know that according to science, the description of a psychopath is someone who uses someone else for personal gain? Did you know that? Okay, so I'm telling you, you are at liberty to call, not on Confessions, maybe say during the Lords of Logic, to debate it. And maybe I'm even more grateful that this is coming to light on the Lords of Logic. Pardon me, sorry, not Confessions Thursday. I think I'm grateful that this is coming forward on Confessions Thursday. And I'm committing this also for your second reevaluation. Assuming that the first evaluation would be what you have sent to me by way of impute, let me ask that you reevaluate in depth now, more in depthly, what it means to use another person for your own gain. If I called you a psychopath, you would debate it. But you can go on the internet and Google out the traits or the patterns of a psychopath. You have to be psychopathic, according to the science of it, to be using someone for your own gain. But I'm not sure why you do it. You probably do it because you have no esteem. You're not a person of truth and standard. You're not a person who's sound in morality and spirit, in mind. You probably have low or inferior intelligence. Because what else does it mean for you to have someone within your reach that you manipulate for gain? Is it that what gain is to you is not the striving of an upward motion where everybody appears to be better every day? Instead, what gain is for you is the, I don't know, manipulation, usurpation, subjugation, violation, abuse, manipulation of people that are unaware, unwitting, people who don't know your game, so you want to outwit them, so you play a game where the rules are the ones you set. Is it that you are inferior? You can't quite admit it? Just wanted to leave that with you. It's Confessions Thursday. My name is Joyce. 99.3. You're on the sunny side. Confessions Thursday. Nigerian men, I commit you to the light. Lagos, we have a problem. Let's go to the telephone lines and I'll come back to WhatsApp because my men on WhatsApp are really stringing me on. Welcome to the show. How are you? It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
From Shomolu, I'm fine. Thank you, Joyce. How are you?
Good. You have a confession? What's your confession?
I'm just wanting to make a contribution. I have unfortunately met those psychopathic kind of people. And one thing they don't realize is that people can see through their manipulation. So when I encounter them, I just feel so sorry for them when they do all their maneuvers. And then I just wait for them at the end. And I'm so sorry, but I embarrassed them at the end. And that's it. Now, with reference to what they call it, the person that dropped out of school, what I would suggest to that person, please go back. Because what you've done is what she has done is that they've put themselves just in the pool of, they put themselves in a position whereby they may not end up being at the top. They may not fully accomplish in life. I'm not saying education is required, but since the person doesn't have challenges going to school, but they just dropped out because they lacked focus, that will come and haunt them later. So they need to overcome that challenge and teach themselves how to focus and accomplish.
But he says he has a good job. Certainly, he's focused on the job. That's what he wrote in his confession.
Sweetheart, that's what he says now. Good is relative. What if that job, what if that company falls apart? What if something happens to that means of livelihood?
Yeah, but the world has also changed where a degree is no longer necessarily what is required if you have skill and experience. There's also that, which is exactly what he stated in his message.
I agree with you, but you see, he's just putting himself, okay.
I get your point. I think you have a point, to be honest.
I wish him the best. Anyway, who will she or he or the best?
Yeah, or they.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good
you.
one.
Confessions Thursday. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info. Remember, when you call and you don't say your name.
Joyce.
Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
Please, my brother, go ahead. Don't say your name.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, so I've been married for close to 10 years now, and I love my wife, and we have two beautiful children, a boy and a girl. In the course of her, being pregnant for my daughter, the last one, and she developed this. She had this high blood pressure issue that because of the pregnancy, and so even after the pregnancy, the thing really affected her that she had to go back to the hospital for a while. And right now, the thing affected her heart. They say she has a swollen heart, and so she's not able to do a lot of any TDL stuff. So we're just managing it with drugs and all of that. My issue now is that I have a bit of difficulty making love to my wife. Yeah, because one, she has lost so much weight. She's looking so tender. And yeah, sometimes she comes on to me and she needs it. I have to psychologically tune myself to make her happy and all of that. And sometimes when I'm in the mood, I'm afraid of touching her because of how fragile she looks. Though she is assuring me that she's quite strong enough, I sort of, kind of put it to her because there was a point in time for almost 3 months we didn't touch ourselves, and she sort of put it across to me, and I sort of put it to her that I look at her, she's so fragile. She's like, she can handle it, and the truth is that she can handle it. But even at that, so to an extent, I would just say sometimes when I think about it and I want to get close to her, I get a bit turned up when I see, because she lost a lot of weight. She used to be quite plumpy, and I'm the kind of guy that likes a bit of meat and all of that. But apart from that, I don't have any issues with her. She's the best wife anyone could ever have, So, and sometimes Sometimes I even come back home late so that I make sure she's asleep before I sneak into the house, and then sneak out early in the morning to go to work because I'm afraid she might come on to me and all. So that's my confession.
Thank you so much. If you would stay on the line, can we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm really sorry you're going through this, but I think that you're able to handle it. Are you sure? And this is, I don't know anything about diseases or health necessarily, but do you think it's the high blood pressure that led to the enlarged heart?
Yes, that's what the doctor said. And after all the tests that were conducted, they said that the hospital where she gave birth to, they didn't manage it well, and that the drugs she was using, that she shouldn't have used that after after giving birth. That she was supposed to change the drug.
Okay, so is it the drug that may have inflamed her or enlarged her heart? Any idea? Is that something? Have you read about the drugs and the side effects?
Yeah, actually, they practically changed the new doctor changed the drug compilations totally. By the time when she now started having some breathing issues and all of that, she was storing liquid in her system, so she was really swelling up, until by the time she started taking the new drugs, she just, in the space of 24 hours, she just reduced to, really, really
shrunk. So the water left her system.
The water left her system, yes. So that means the new drugs were working.
Okay, so I want you to meet a naturopath. You know what that is? You know who that is?
Yes. No.
A naturopath. Doctors who are educated in conventional science, but also in the science of the healing of the physic of the body, which is the physical body, to heal the body with food. Yes. I want you to take.
Are they online?
Oh yeah. There is one I can even introduce you to, Patrick Ijewere. He's been on my show before. You know that guy?
I think I've heard him, yes.
Yeah, okay, good. And I want you to take up, let's call it a hobby or something of interest, to read about food and the foods that heal the body.
Okay.
There's a test. I'm not a doctor, so you need a naturopath, but I'm going to say this. You need to find out nutrients that your wife is deficient in. I know that there's a way you can get like a clinical evaluation of that.
Okay, nutrients that she's deficient
in? The nutrients that she's deficient in.
Okay.
And you have to pick up interest in reading about how foods heal the body and what foods heal the body.
I've been reading more about the issue, the challenge, not necessarily about the foods that she should be taking.
Okay, so I'm suggesting... I'm suggesting that you read how foods heal the body. Because the next thing I'm about to say is that you need to change your wife's diet. You probably would benefit. You need to change her diet. You need to know what it is, and you need to change her diet completely. Completely. But you have to read about it so you know what it is you're eating and why you're eating it. But I would suggest that you see a naturopath. Patrick is a very good one. At least that one we know. He's trained in the U.S. as a doctor, as a pharmacist rather, and he understands conventional science and has a good comprehension of how nature works to restore the body. The reason I'm saying this is because not much is said about the side effects of medication. And as the doctors have told you, one medication enlarged her heart, another one shrunk it. And somewhere in between all of that, personally, my opinion, would be a bigger problem of nutrient deficiency that's not being dealt with, and instead we're using drugs to cover it, or we're just treating the symptoms of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Yes.
And then I'm glad that you love your wife, and I know that love can save you in many ways that I haven't quite imagined yet. Yeah. And love can heal too.
Yeah.
So I tend to be a little embarrassed myself when I have to speak on these things. But
I can imagine.
But I'm asking you to love your wife, and in any way that you can manage.
No, there's no two ways about that. Yeah, it's not an option for me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Just like for me, before I got married, I said to myself, divorce was not an option. So I was very careful about who I chose to get married to, and I'm actually happy that I got married to her. Yeah, it's just that I'm a human being, and so sometimes these things that issue comes up. But I think I decided that it has to be until she maybe gets back to the way I like her.
But you see, love making is tender. Maybe you're the one who needs to lend pace now.
Yeah. But there needs to be an initial attraction, physical attraction as well.
You're not physically attracted because she has frailed in your eyes?
Yes, that's just the thing. Do you understand?
Now,
that initial time when because she had this issue, one would get home and wherever she was, I jumped on her and all of that. But right now, I have to consciously tune myself to, and then.
Okay, so then I'm going to ask that you start reading about foods to help the body. Yeah, you have to, as a matter of importance. Equally as important as your conventional, how you submit yourself to conventional medicine, you have to submit yourself to reading about nature.
Yes,
you have to. I
understand.
And the foods that can help her. Look, you will not believe the miracle that you have been sitting on.
I'm already a bit excited about that.
You will not believe the miracle in food.
Yeah.
In fact, the only reason they've been feeding us petrochemicals for drugs is because of the miracle in food.
Oh, food. Interesting.
Dude, I can tell. I had a niece who had cancer.
Yeah.
What you want is a miracle.
Yeah.
And it's a focus away. I'm not even exaggerating this thing, man.
Okay.
I'm not. There's nothing I'm telling you that has not been proven. Nothing. So, if you believe you can love your wife back to life, like you can snatch her from this seeming grave, this valley of the shadow of death, you can snatch her back with love and into your arms. Maybe into your bed. I don't know what you're aiming at for.
I intend to do
what
that.
you're aiming for.
Can I quickly comment about the initial issues?
Absolutely. Please go ahead.
Okay. So for me, I feel that if a man is focused, has a vision about his life, and is going about his vision about his life, he will, to an extent, be able to know the kind of woman that suits him. Now, maybe in the process of meeting one or two women that he thinks suits him, and he has issues with them, maybe they are not showing love according to what that person said, I feel he should just give her the best he can give her at that point in time in that relationship. If it doesn't work out, then they do not work out. I mean, somebody else will come along, but he should maintain his stand about the standards of what he should of love that he should show, or affection that he should show to any woman in his life at that point in time. The right one, I think, will stay irrespective of what happens. And even if they go, he's not at a loss, because he's still in line, he's still going ahead with his vision. Fulfilling his vision is his main priority. The other things are add-ons and should be given the right attentions. I think that's it.
All right. Thank you so much for your commentary. But before you go, Patrick Ejewere is his name. I think he has an office at Ikoyi, but he's on social media. I can't quite retrieve his data right now.
I will check him. I'll check him out myself.
And your wife is waiting on your faith. Like, she's literally she's strong on your faith.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So I hope you believe.
You so much.
I hope you're a man of faith.
Thank you, Joyce. I appreciate it.
And good luck.
Great talking to you. Yeah.
Thank you, really. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Bye. Bye.
Confessions Thursday. Dari says, this matter of attraction between men and women is very complex. There's some validity to the statement about female psychology. It doesn't apply all the time, but there are many women who do develop more interest in a guy when he ignores them. It's a red pill dating advice, but it's geared towards attracting women to sleep with them rather than for marriage. I also think it applies more to women that are materialistic and pursue men for what they can provide. It sounds ironical, doesn't it? It also sounds immature and manipulative, but many women's behavior actually show that there is some validity to it. I'd rather avoid such women, though. When society makes men feel worthless if can't provide, it's sure to affect many men's mindset. It takes a lot of self-development and being Christ-centered to not judge your worth on how many women in society choose to see you. Thank you, Dari, for writing me. 99.3 Nigeria Info, Confessions Thursday. Hello, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
No, I want to make 1 minute comment.
Please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I am listening, but I couldn't hear it for a moment. Please go ahead.
Yes, I said you have told you how to go about the food for the wife. What I want to add to my own is that he has to go back to that first love. This is the time that woman needs him the most. For the fact that he said he sneak in late at night and sneak out early in the morning. No, that one, he has to stop it. So you go back and let your wife know that you are still that person you are. And that love alone, that happiness can help as well. And make the woman know that the husband is still standing by her. Then everything you want will still come back. That is my own.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the Sunny Side Confessions Thursday. Remember when you call in, you don't say your name. This is someone from the UK. What's your name? From you. He just says from UK. I need your advice. Okay, let's run through it. I want to remain anonymous. There's this argument at home where my husband feels that submission must come before someone can love. I feel very sad whenever he says this. My own idea is that you must show love to someone before they submit. But he feels the other way. Please, I need advice from UK. Thank you. I don't know why some of you ask me these kinds of questions. You could have asked your mom. You could have asked your pastor. Because those people who are shaped and formed by culture tend to have something to tell you that I would certainly not agree with. But I'm glad you asked. My name's Joyce. Now, you may think I'm that girl on the extreme, and you're right about that. Okay, on a more serious note, what would a master and a slave relationship look like? That's a question you have to ask your husband. What would a master and a slave look like? A master-slave relationship. What would it look like? Just ask him. Both of you can Google it just so that none is more right than the other and none is, okay, let's Google what a master-slave relationship looks like. And I'm not sure what kind of marriage you have, but what friendship should even be is mutual respect, kindness, love, fairness. Yeah? Okay, good. If he is demanding submission, is he your slave master? Does he even like you? One, to demand it almost suggests that you don't like the person. Let's be honest. Because if you liked someone, I think there's an interesting incentive there for you to want to show them that you like them. It's almost second nature. It's practically default. Like if you like a person, you want to show them that you like them. And if the condition for his love is your submission, I don't even know why you got married in the first place. Only for you to have this kind of a problem. But no, he doesn't like you. And I'm not sure what he wants. Does he want a slave? The world offers that. I don't know whether you as somebody in the world accepts and as such you offer that. Otherwise, the world offers it. There are women who would like this offer as long as you love them. They don't mind. Particularly if you have money. I mean, hey, it's an exchange. I act half dead. As long as you think that's exactly what you want, you pay me for it. And we call that a fair exchange. If you don't like it, and I don't know how much of what you don't like that you verbalize. I don't know how much. I don't know how much of what you don't like you can verbalize. There is this is typical. I mean, your husband's position sounds something a master and a slave would share by way of communion or exchange. That's one, two. I don't think he likes you. I don't think so. And I don't know whether both of you are ready for that conversation, to be honest. And if the fact that he is demanding it before he can love you says expressly that he doesn't love you. Now, for me, I think the only reason I would be with anybody is because I love them. There is nothing. There are no grounds that I'm not even the sort to manage anything. If it's not working, it is not working. If I don't like it, your enemies will know it. Like, that's how vocal I can be. So I don't know how much of this you're willing to let out. It's that he doesn't love you. I don't know if you love him. Maybe you are also there too, for God alone knows why you are there. But here is what I'm going to say. I'm thinking you want something else. I'm thinking you want love. It does quite appear that that's what you want. Love that I don't know if you're willing to give. But what love is submission one to the other. That's what love is. If you notice, even the way God loves us, God gave himself for us so that we can see that he loves us, and so we give ourselves to him. That's exactly what love is. You don't demand it. You don't demand respect, you earn it. You don't demand love. You show that you love, and then you get that back in return. It's the seeds that we sow. So evidently, from what I have said and from what you have written, we're speaking the language of two different planets. So I think maybe you have to open the conversation and gradually just approach the aspect of the marriage where you can ask each other, do we want to be in this thing? And upon what grounds will this marriage be built? Love? Or is this going to be one authoritarian kind of arrangement where if I'm not a slave, you can't? And first of all, you can't love a slave. No, you can't. You know, there was a part in the scripture where it was said that, who was it of whom God said, can I do a thing without telling my servant? Who was that? Who did God call friend? So you even see that there were instances where even God himself brought man to if you know what I mean, a seeming equal level. I had in my secondary school, I used to have, before I lost my first library, there was one of my books. And in the book, I think it's Egyptian, I'm not even sure, but there's a quote in the book. And it said that for you to be friends, you must be equals. For you to be friends, you must be equals. That's friendship, not even marriage that's superior to friendship. So I hope I've answered your question. At least I hope I've pointed you to the other side of the world where all things are bright and beautiful, where there are no demands made, but there's the giving of heart, the giving of truth, the giving of beauty, the giving of love, and the taking back of it, the giving of respect and the giving back. I don't like slaves. I don't like the notion of it. I despise it. I don't tolerate it. And if he would love you because you're not, this is why you should have gone to your pastor, because left to me, you don't have a marriage. You see why I told you to go to your pastor? So they can tell you what they tell you, and you can see how you can manage it. I don't believe in managing stuff. This is not good. This is not good. Does he want to love you? Do you want to love him? Does he think that, is he one of those men who think that the man will love the wife, but the woman must submit? Even in the Stone Ages, it wasn't this bad. I don't know. I'm already tired and I'm not even in the marriage. Okay, so I would say I don't know what he wants. Does he want a slave? Then you decide if you're one, and then you can stay or you can leave.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun fact, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Let's be honest. This isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines, we interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cone, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria
Info. We're back. Confessions Thursday. Okay, so a number of messages I have to run through. So, lady, I mean, this is going to be something you must find courage to speak to. And maybe both of you can, look, there's the possibility where both of you can have new guidelines for your relationship. You know, there's that. You can fall out. You can come back and have a new set of rules that govern and frame in your relationship. Like you kind of redefine it where it is fair for both of you. Because at this point, certainly, it appears it's not fair for one person, or maybe it's not even fair for both of you. So if both of you want what serves both of you have to decide what works for both of you. How about that? Good. All right, and so I'll say good luck. But I think you want love, and you're not getting it because you're not submissive. Well, you're not going to get what you want if that's the kind of thinking that he has. Joyce, kindly find time over the weekend to listen to this interview. It's my personal story. You will see how loving my ex-wife and making huge sacrifice for her cost me so much, and also how I was treated when I became broke. Thank you and God bless you. So there's a gentleman who has sent me a video of his interview, I believe, of an experience that is his. He says he was treated badly, I guess, when he became broke. He gave so much to his ex-wife and she gave him nothing in return. I'm glad she's an ex. I hope I can find time to watch the interview and hear your story. Maybe it's worthy of radio here on Nigeria Info. This other message goes, it's all right to say you don't know how the dynamics work, but we all manipulate each other every day. Market women inflating the prices of goods, which you'll bargain to bring down strategically. I don't see why a man should keep chasing. Oh, dear God in heaven, these men. Okay, good. I think, messages. We'll be right back.
Our conversation captures everything that makes a great conversation.
Nigerian English is not exactly standard English.
It will only produce results if we have judges that have fear of God.
Many women may not realize they are anemic until it's quite severe.
When you say baby factory, is it that they should build industry? Why there is a fault? Why? And who will help the citizens? Who will see us?
On Nigeria's number one talk radio station, 99.3. Let's talk.
It's 2:00. The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Thank you for waiting, Lagos. Here are the headlines at this time. The federal government urges striking resident doctors to return to work. The Academic Staff Union of Universities states that it has not received the 50 billion naira revitalization fund and warns that a strike may resume on the 21st of November. The federal government plans to reintegrate 1 million out-of-school children nationwide, while Lagos has trained 10,000 safeguarding officers to protect children in schools. The federal government will demolish damaged sections of the Ido Bridge and ban heavy trucks during the weekend. Lagos will begin repairs on the Etiosa-Lekki-Ekpe Expressway starting from the 6th of November. The new chairman of Agege local government has been confirmed as the son of the Lagos Assembly Speaker. Security expert Aliyu Babangida states that Nigeria's violence is unjustifiable and must stop, while Showore is suing the police for 500 million naira over being declared